Man and the Black Phone. Two movies released this week, two horror movies released this week. And I'm just a big A24 fan. Like A24 has done one of the greatest horror movies in my opinion. I think Hereditary has still scarred me to this day. Uh, I can't really hear without freaking out, you know. So I was very excited for this movie and the Black Phone. I really didn't know much about the Black Phone. Actually, the only reason why Black Phone seemed anywhat familiar, I don't know if you guys have seen Nightmare Before Christmas, but that mask that that little fucking monster has, pretty sure it's the same mask as the one here, which resembled. I don't fucking know, but that's what I think. I haven't really researched it. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, so let's start off with the best movie of the week, and then end up with the worst movie. So the best movie, definitely The Black Phone. Black Phone was significantly the better horror movie this week all around. It was just great writing, great. Everything about this movie was actually very well done. I don't know much about the director. I know he directed Sinister. I never saw that movie. I mean, I was a kid by the time that movie got released, and I was actually terrified of scary movies. So I genuinely did not want to see these horror movies. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw the trailer and I couldn't sleep for like 2 weeks or something like that. I don't remember. I just remember, the part where the kid just, puts his hand across the wall and then blood comes out. I'm pretty sure it's that one, right? So I had no idea. I just never really wanted to see that movie. To this day, I haven't seen it. Not because I'm scared, but like it's because I don't know. It's just kind of just forgot it in memory. I guess I got scarred off a fucking trailer. I don't know. Like all around, everything about this movie was very good. The jump scares were like actually like genuine jump scares. They weren't like abusing the fact that it's a horror movie. Let's do jump scares every 5 minutes. Let's do jump scare every 4 seconds after that. Like like it just they really timed it perfect. In fact, I'm the type of person that when I see horror movies, I try to predict where the jump scare is. So when I start seeing the camera like slowly pan to the side or something, I start to predict like, okay, here comes the jump scare. Get ready for a loud fucking noise because that's that's all the jump scare is about, like a very loud noise. But I actually didn't predict a single one. I think the first one because it was like kind of obvious that it was gonna happen, but after that, every single one was like a genuine jump scare, like something you did not expect. I feel like the third jump scare was the one that got me the hardest. I'm pretty sure it's only three jump scares, if I'm not mistaken, or at least three that stood out for me. Um, there was three jump scares. The third one was the one who surprised the fuck out of me. Like it was just like a normal. I don't want to get into spoilers, but it was just like a normal scene, and then suddenly, boom! Just like it was crazy. It was a good one. Um, but I must say, Gwen, the actress who plays Gwen. Sorry if I don't know the name. Um, but she for me stole the show. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Like she stole the show. There was this one scene in particular where I went like, "Holy shit, this kid can genuinely act. Holy fuck! Like, I'm fucking 22 and I can't even do half of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. It was honestly a great perform. It was a great performance all around. Everybody did a fantastic job on it, really. Especially as kids, it's something very impressive to see. But that girl, uh, who plays Gwen, did a phenomenal job in that scene, and I genuinely just I was in awe after that scene because I was like, wow, that was just an impressive performance she did there, and how like real, everything looked. It was on. I was just in awe. So honestly, The Black Phone was just the better movie all around. I'm not even gonna question it. It was just enjoyable top to bottom. Like it was just a great movie. It was just a great movie. It was enjoyable, and as I said, is by far the best horror movie this week. I wouldn't say of the year. This year we have good competition. I mean, we have X. X was a great horror movie, even though it's like your stereotypical slasher fucking film where six motherfuckers just go to a place and try to fuck. Like it's very normal. But here we go. We go to the second movie of the week, which is Men. Now, I had no idea about this movie. I work at a theater, right? I clean up the theater before it opens. I had no idea about this movie. I don't know about A20 how A24's marketing really works, but I swear I never hear about these movies. The Lighthouse, I never saw anything about the lighthouse. I literally just saw my friend, which is an A24 fanatic, and he told me, "Hey, yo, there's a new A24 movie coming out by the one who directed Robert Eggers, right?" And I was like, "Oh, really? Damn." And every time I hear about a new A24 movie, it's always third party. Like I never hear about these movies unless you like genuinely follow, A24. And so I had no idea about Men. I saw the trailer literally not yesterday, but on Saturday. I saw the trailer for the first time, even though it was out for like months. And I was like, dude, where the fuck is the marketing? Like, how am I not hearing about these movies ever? I had very high expectations for this. I saw some reviews before walking into the theaters, and they were comparing it for some fucking reason. They were comparing it to Hereditary, and I was like, God damn, this must be like top horror, I guess. Damn. So I was very excited to see this movie. I must say the first and second act of the movie, like honestly, I would say a little bit more than the half of the movie. So the movie is like what 145. So I'd say one, you know what, 1 hour of the movie, everything was just going flawless. Performance. I'm gonna say this, performances top notch. The score like phenomenal. The cinematography, I mean, it's A24. They have the best cinematography in my opinion. That's just my opinion. They have one of the greatest cinematographers ever, like period. But there's a there's a big but here. But this story makes no sense. I've been ever since I got off the theater, I've been questioning what the fuck did I just watch? You know, like nothing made sense. I feel like I just saw a movie that had no ending. I just saw a movie that it was like it just had nothing. You know what I mean? Like it showed you a bunch of things, and then at the end it's like, you question yourself, why did I watch all of that? And that never gets answered. Like I have no idea if everything that I saw in the movie was imagination, if it was like genuinely happening, which I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that genuinely happened, right? But the only thing I'm left with wasn't an imagination, and it wasn't that either, because you can I don't want to get to spoilers, but I had to get to spoilers in order to fucking rant about this movie, okay? So like, there's blood all over the place, right? And then they're saying that the husband, whatever the fuck, you know, like every single one of the men had the same cut, like the same injury and shit. They kept giving birth to each. Like it just make no. I'm still like confused on what the fuck that I just witnessed. Like nothing in the movie made sense. Like right after that 1 hour mark. The last minute was just confusing as fuck. I mean, I'm pretty sure the last like what 20 minutes it was like two lines said. we just we just kept watching men give other men birth on repeat till the last second, where the husband says, "I just want your love," or something like that. Like it just made no sense. I was genuine. I'm not gonna lie, the ending just disappointed me. Like I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. The ending genuinely disappointed me. I cannot stop thinking about what the fuck did I just watch. I mean, like my as soon as the movie hit the black screen, everybody ran out of the theater. And, like everyone was just so disappointed. Like I have no idea what the fuck I watched. Like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna call this like, oh, these are things you got like psychological horror. Sure, like I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt very creeped out the whole first hour of the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, with the guy roaming around the house. Then you had the church guy, touching her and shit. Like all that shit was creepy, and it did create some sort of discomfort in me. I felt very on discomfort. I felt uneasy during the movie, which I think they did very well. But I feel like they didn't even close it out. They didn't even try. They just did like, let's just do some weird shit. Fuck, like, let's just do some weird shit, and then just nothing happens. You know what I mean? Like fuck it, right? I feel like they ran out of time for the movie, and then I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like I liked everything about the movie except the last 40 minutes, right? I'm not saying the CGI or anything they used was particularly bad. I just feel like the story, the writing itself just made no sense, right? It was just like the script went like go silent for 20 minutes and then just keep giving birth to other men from weird places, and then after that, the husband comes back to life and then tells her this is what you did to me and whatever the fuck was the situation. Like I genuinely just don't understand. I wouldn't watch the movie again though. I would not. Like it's a slow burner that doesn't particularly burn at all, you know? Like I would watch it for like comedy. Why would I say comedy? I would watch it for the cinematography, for the score, everything like that. But for the story, I just don't get what I just have no words for it, man. I genuinely just I can't really just put a finger on what the fuck that I just witnessed. Like I genuinely don't. Like I feel like that's what makes this movie kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just makes it kind of mid for me. I know this is hard to say for me as an A24 fan, but this is kind of mid. I know a lot of people hated Midsummer and shit like that, but Midsummer at least had a closing ending. Like Midsummer was all around a fantastic. I don't know why people hated that movie, right? But this one I get it because they say like it's psychological horror, but like sure it makes you feel uneasy at times, but again it just doesn't have a fucking ending. It just doesn't have an ending, and it doesn't explain it either. You know what I mean? Is she crazy? Is this real? Who exactly did she kill? Did the fucking husband never kill himself and then he just chased her? She just ran away and then chased her to the fucking castle and then killed him there? Like I genuinely I don't understand. I personally don't understand the movie. I would love to see some other reviews on it so I can genuinely just have an idea. I mean, I'm not even a film master or anything like that. I'm just a guy that likes watching movies. That's it, and I'm just talking about them, right? But this one, I've been just like my brain just consistently it's playing the last 40 minutes back to back to back to back to back ever since I saw it. Like I went to watch this movie first, and I walked out the theater, drove 5 minutes, went to the other theater which they were exhibiting the Black Phone, and all the way during the Black Phone, I just kept thinking, kept thinking about fucking men. This shit was crazy, man. It's just, it wasn't scarring. It's nothing like that. It's just weird. You know, it's just weird. It's just a movie. I swear, it's just a movie without a fucking ending. I swear, man. That's how I feel about this movie. Very underwhelming to see a movie that was doing so well at the beginning and then just fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like it was just going so up high, so up high, so up high with like making you feel uneasy and like just creep the fuck out and you just start like noticing the struggles women actually go through and then suddenly you just just throw everything to the ground for I don't know, you just had extra budget so you had to use CGI. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the fuck what made them or what made him write it this way, but hey, it is what it is, I'm not even like I'm not I just don't know. I don't know what I genuinely don't know what to think about the movie because I liked so much, but the thing I hated the most is basically how the movie ended. So like it's a for me it's like a movie without ending. I honestly this is more of a med review than a Black Phone review. I just I just still can't believe what the fuck I just witnessed. I just again I keep thinking about that shit on repeat. But that's it for me. That's it for me. God bless, guys.